If you're consuming self-improvement content similar to how I was a couple of years ago, obsessively just looking for that next video, next video, next video, and just assuming that the more knowledge you have, the quicker you're going to improve, then I've pretty much made this for you because it's something that I wish I had known when I originally got into self-improvement. I believe that self-improvement is actually the best thing to ever happen to me, but I think the way that we consume it and the way that we understand it should be a little bit different. Instead of becoming so distracted with all the little different bits of knowledge that we can consume, we have to understand what the core of self-improvement comes to. And the one very important thing that we need to understand, which is going to propel us to do better in all the other avenues that we're looking to improve. For example, this is going to improve your mental health, it's going to improve your fitness, it's going to improve your work life, it's going to improve your social life, all the things that go into that. I'm going to cover with this one thing that you need to know and understand about self-improvement. You can see there behind me on the whiteboard that I've written a bunch of things that include holistic self-improvement, but the most important law and the most important one out of all of them and what brings them all together is standards. I don't care what your goals are or what you're looking to do. The most important thing about you as a person is the standards that you've set for yourself. The same way you have a standard to brush your teeth when you wake up in the morning, or the same way that you have a standard to shower at least once a day, you need to have the same type of standards for all the other parts of your life that you're looking to improve. For example, if I just keep saying to myself I want to improve fitness, but my standard of fitness, right, is going to the gym 3 times a week, I'm never going to reach the peak of my capabilities. So what do I need to do? I need to increase my standard and be very strict with that standard and have it be something that I'm sticking to on a regular basis. That in turn is what's going to help me progress. It's not just me knowing I need to improve my fitness, it's me setting a standard for myself that I'm going to stick to. The same thing with work. If I know that I want to be financially free and I'm only working like 1 or 2 hours a day, not really making any progress, focusing on making logos and coming up with cool names for my business, then I'm never going to reach that financial goal. But if I set a standard for myself to complete 4 to 5 tasks a day, which are all helping the business move forward rather than just wasting time and procrastinating, then guess what? In a shorter amount of period, I'm going to start making money with that business and then stick to my standards of keep on putting that work in and then suddenly increase my income even more. This one thing, which is standards, you can literally apply it to everything. Now, the most important thing is understanding how to actually set these standards for yourself so it's something that you're going to stick to. And before you actually set these standards, here's what you need to understand. These standards are not just something you say out loud to yourself, it's something that you have subconsciously. It's got to be something that you genuinely believe, because if you don't believe in these standards that you've set, it's going to be very tough for you to actually stick to them. So here's what I want you to do. You've probably heard of the term progressively overloading. I want you to progressively overload the standards that you've set for yourself. If you set a standard that you're going to do 3 to 4 important tasks a day to move forward your business, you might want to start with only saying, I'm going to do one thing every single day, which is going to propel my business forward. And then once you get good at that, and you're starting to feel uncomfortable in that standard, like I could be doing more right now, I want to do more, then you go to 2, and then 3, and then 4. And you do the exact same thing with your fitness, you do the same thing with your diet. For example, right, some of you may want to lose weight and some of you may want to gain weight. A lot of you will go ahead and do this. If you're trying to lose weight, go onto the calorie calculator and then see that for like extreme weight loss, you need to eat at that number of calories. Some of you will go straight to that number and some of you will go even below that because you're looking to get to the outcome so quickly. And what ends up happening is in a couple of days of you following this diet, you feel malnourished, you feel tired, you can't go to the gym, you can't do any work, and it just holds you back in life and you end up cheating. You go back to your old ways and suddenly that standard has been destroyed. But if you take your maintenance calories and subtract, I don't know, 300 to 350 calories from it, and then keep decreasing that as the weeks go on, what you'll notice is that you still feel strong. You feel strong in the gym. You're not losing too much strength. You still feel, you're still getting the nutritions that you need, so you're not feeling extremely unhealthy. You're able to stay focused and productive during that period because your diet is something that should supplement your life. It shouldn't take away from your life and it shouldn't take away other aspects of your life. And that's exactly how you achieve the perfect balance between everything and still be able to holistically improve yourself. Progressively overload your standards, stick to everything, be realistic with yourself, and don't allow yourself to get comfortable. Like I mentioned, the time that you progressively overload is when you find yourself comfortable in the state that you're in. You feel like you could do more. And in some cases, you feel like you want to do more, and only then will you increase. And if you stick to this, I promise you, you're going to see much quicker results rather than just watching self-improvement after self-improvement video, just trying to gain all of that knowledge, setting yourself unrealistic expectations, unrealistic standards, and then keep failing along the way. That being said, I'm going to keep the video extremely short. That was the most important thing that I wanted to get across to you. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. If you did enjoy the video and you found great value in it, please do like, comment, subscribe, because it just helps out with the algorithm, and this is a channel that I'm really trying to grow right now. But yeah, that's been it from me for today. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.